Prime Time.
To this day.
How you doing, champ?
Nights like this, I wish.
The millions watching around the world.
Prime Time.
Nobody, every time I call something into question, I'm
That's
telling.
why it's very important.
Raise up, gonna be trouble. So relax and take notes.
Drop. Might have to drop a dime on it.
Man, I ain't gonna. You want to tell these nice folks why you look like a clown.
Get his fighter.
He has all the attributes to fit.
You ready for the next one?
Most definitely, that's the fight that we want next.
Ready. He's definitely ready.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Come on, baby, get it together.
You guys gotta give me a better dance partner.
Now nothing mean don't get a now nothing. Now nothing. A now nothing out of there.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, how about that David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant pay-per-view fight? OMG. And look, it got the boxing world upside down. People are complaining, people are celebrating, people are happy, people are mad, some are sad. It's crazy. And let me tell you why people are feeling the way they feeling. Because first of all, the fight was stupendous. The fight was everything everybody thought it was gonna be, except that the referee, Mr. Bayless, they need to call him Mr. Shameless, because he ain't have no shame in how many times he stopped that fight and didn't give Caleb Plant a warning or a deduction for all that holding. Now, hey, granted, that's the regular way of boxing, but this new way of boxing, hey, I guess, you know, referees do what they want to do. But anyway, I digress. Back to the fight at hand is that, look, Caleb Plant slowed the fight down as much as he could. He held to keep David Benavidez from throwing those barrages of punches. And hey, it worked to a certain degree. But that caused a headbutt, that caused the gash in Caleb Plant's face. Therefore, he bled, and therefore he couldn't hold on as much as he wanted to because Benavidez was slipping off of the blood and throwing punches. It was crazy. It was crazy. But I can say this much. David Benavidez proved that he deserves the fight with Canelo. He deserves it. He earned it. He beat the man that, you know, lasted 11 rounds with Canelo. Canelo knocked him out, but Canelo didn't beat Caleb Plant like David Benavidez did, y'all. I mean, he beat this guy undoubtedly. It's no way anyone can ever say Caleb Plant earned a rematch with David Benavidez, even though Caleb asked for a rematch after the fight. You know, of course, that's what he's supposed to. But I don't, looking at Caleb Plant's face, I don't know if he really want to do a rematch with that one, especially for no belts. Now, maybe somewhere down the line, David Benavidez get some belts or something like that, or another WBC belt or whatever the case may be, then yeah, maybe, but not now. No, there's no reason. And that leads me to the other part of this video. A lot of people are complaining that, hey, David Benavidez didn't finish Caleb Plant like Canelo did. Canelo knocked him out in the 11th round. Caleb Plant went 12 rounds with David Benavidez. So a lot of people are arguing, hey, you know, I don't want to see it. I'd rather see David Morrell versus David Benavidez. I'd rather see Caleb Plant versus Boo Boo Andrade. I'd rather see Canelo Alvarez versus Dimitri Bivol. And that's what people are saying, y'all. They're saying they don't even want to see the Canelo versus Benavidez. They want to see the Bivol. Now, look, I have to be honest in this part. I would rather see Canelo fight Bivol. It's a rematch. It's for undisputed. It's for the belts. It's for the titles. If Canelo fights David Benavidez, it's not for a belt. It's just for bragging rights. Well, hey, Benavidez will win some belts. But see where I'm going with this, it doesn't give Canelo the actual gumption to want to fight a David Benavidez. He's already a monster. He saw what happened with Caleb Plant. He pummeled Caleb Plant all 12 rounds, if you want to be honest. You know, it was a brutal fight. Caleb Plant, he fought back. He threw some very, very good shots. He got some good shots off on David Benavidez, but did it knock him to his feet? Did it knock him out? Did it wobble him? Did it make the referee stop the fight and check his eyes? No. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Not at all. So, therefore, it really kind of paints the picture of who Canelo is going to fight next. So, it's really no argument in it, you know. Do you want to go after legacy or do you want to go after bragging rights? And the most smartest person will say, hey, I want to go after legacy. So that's the Bivol fight. That's the rematch. That's the rematch for undisputed. You know? So, I mean, I get it. You know, people want to find stuff to talk about and debate, but this is no debate, to be honest with you. It's a no-brainer for Canelo, who he fights next. So, the WBA has ordered that David Morrell versus David Benavidez be next. Right after this fight. Funny, right? Look, y'all, this is the strategy design of the boxing world. You have to build these fights up first. You can't just jump into these fights because people say, oh, I want this fight. You're not a matchmaker. It takes money, it takes power, it takes connections. It takes a lot of things to put these fights together. And it takes the agreement of two different organizations, sanctioning bodies, and managers to come together to make two people fight. So it's not as easy as what you think it is and how you want it to be. I wish it could be that easy. I would have had 100 fights this year for y'all lined up if I was the matchmaker. But with that being said, you know, David Benavidez, spectacular fight. He definitely worked hard for this fight. He definitely trained for this fight, like he said. His head movement was good. His accuracy was a lot better. His work rate was, you know, still off the charts as usual. You know, CompuBox got some crazy stats on this fight. For instance, you know, basically with David Benavidez fight, you know, this guy threw 161 punches to Caleb Plant's 46 punches in the second half of the fight, y'all. Crazy. So that means from the 6th round to the 12th round, your boy David Benavidez threw 161 punches to your boy Caleb Plant 46 punches. But also, you know, that was in my tail of the tape. Remember, if you go back and listen to it, I said Caleb Plant is going to have to hit David Benavidez with a shot that's going to earn his respect to keep David Benavidez from coming in all fast and gung-ho. But as you can see in the fight, and you see David Benavidez's face, he didn't get marked up. He didn't get sparked up. He didn't get scarred up. So, you know, and even in the press conference, David Benavidez said that, hey, you know, he was surprised that Caleb Plant punches wasn't as hard as he thought they were going to be. OMG. I tell you, man, look, David Benavidez, 26 years old, he is a definite Mexican monster, for real. And I definitely look forward to his next fight. Definitely look forward to everything in the future. I hope he keep this mentality of stepping up and training as hard as he did, not just for Caleb, but for every fight. I think he gained experience. He grew up in this fight. He matured in this fight. And I think his career is You know, it's at the stratosphere right now. It's wherever he want to go. So anyway, and Chris Colbert, you know, he fought my boy Venezuela, one of David Benavidez training partners, and Rayo lost. You might as well say it was a split decision. He got a first round knockdown of Chris Colbert, and everybody thought from there, here it is again, Colbert about to, but Colbert got up and fought valiantly all the way to the end of the fight and won the fight, split decision. A lot of people are mad. A lot of people said Colbert lost, but for him to get up and fight the way he did, and it was almost like Rayo was kind of cruising just a bit. So, it is what it is. You can't go up against somebody that has a name and you don't have a name. You got to close the show out, and you have to take it from the referees a lot of times. You can't leave it in the referee's hand. I say that over and over again. I preach that pretty much undoubtedly throughout, my channel's existence of don't leave it in the referee's hands, because they will disappoint you every time. The judges and the refs, for real, do not leave it in their hands. Just use them as a guiding post. But you go in there to make sure that you leave your stamp on it. If you leave it with doubts, you leave it in the hands for the judges to choose, they might not like you. You might not be their pick. And if you aren't, you're going to lose. Just point blank. Spencer, my boy Spencer. He went and gets my man Jesus Ramos, and that's how it go. A lot of times you think you're ready for a fight until you go up against somebody else that said they ready for a fight, and they take your spark away. They take that flame away. They take the attention away from what you could have gained if you had fought a whole lot better. So, much respect to those guys. The undercard was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole Showtime card. Everything was what it's supposed to be. And with that being said, you already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and copy some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out. Till next time.
It's prime time.